One, that's me. I'm back, and I know it's been a while. This I really didn't plan this out well. I'm probably gonna upload this as raw as possible because like if you're gonna see right now here in my laptop, I have this like video pulled up. So there's this guy. His name is Noah Beck. So Noah Beck, he has over what? He has over 1.5 million subscribers, and the whole concept of the video is living alone as a 22-year-old, which kinda inspired me to come back. Because if you don't know, I've been doing YouTube since pandemic, like what 2 years ago, and I haven't uploaded. And I know I've been MIA for quite a while. And I'm sorry if this is gonna be a little bit of too much chat. I didn't really plan this out, to be honest. I was just look. I mean, if you see it right now, here I have YouTube pulled up. I also have I also I have my Gatorade and Oreos and my milk. See, so like I really didn't plan this. I already had plans. Like this isn't the first time I tried making a comeback video. In all honesty, hold on, that's not my good angle. Anyway, so going back, as I said, this isn't the first time I tried making videos. And I'm sorry if I'm not facing the camera directly. I'm looking at the viewfinder of my phone. And you guys know I don't like from the past videos I made. Hold on, let me. It's a good thing I kept all of my camera equipment. Sorry. I'm not used to making videos with a setup like this. I just laid out my phone here on my desk. But long story short, I've been living alone for the past 2 years, and I'm already 18. Last video I made was back in 2022, and I'm not even sure what it's about. And to be completely honest, I really never planned out my YouTube channel to grow. And right now, I'm really happy about these people who are still curious to this day, asking me when I'll be coming back or thanking me for the videos that I make. Even though I know it's not that much of quality since I was still starting, and I still am starting. I did YouTube as a hobby. I started YouTube as a hobby back then during the pandemic. I really appreciate all those comments. So, what have I been doing for the past 2 years? Well, I've been doing a lot. I had to quit YouTube for a while because the way I planned my senior life in high school to be was to completely focus on academics. And a lot has happened, to be honest. So, first of all, I ran for student council, which got me really busy. I mean, I study in a science high school, so being in a science high school, you have all these subjects that are incorporated to prepare you for college. So the strand that I took, well, if you're in the Philippines, you have these courses, you have these strands. So the strand that I took was STEM particularly. And yeah, going back, I ran for the student council since it I was always passionate about leading. I've been a student leader since elementary. Although I have to say, back in elementary, I wasn't the most competent student leader. I was still learning. I think it was more so me running out of pressure from my peers because they kept telling me, "Oh, you should do that. That's good for you." But then, I continued that on in high school and realized, oh, okay, this is for me. So yeah, I did that. I also tried out for the varsity team in basketball, and fortunately, I got in. So I really got busy, as a student leader, as a varsity player, you know. And on top of all that, I had to maintain my grades because I'm at a point in my life where I should be developing a good foundation for my college, for my admissions. Actually, up until now, I'm signing up these admission forms and filling out these college applications that would eventually prepare me for my future, Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I lived alone. I moved out of my parents' house last year in 2022. I'm not even sure when I'll upload this video. Um, I mean, it's November 7 right now, and I'm not entirely sure when I'll be able to upload this. I just really wanted to do this because, creating these YouTube content, having these YouTube videos, I was heavily passionate about it back then, and I kind of lost that along the way. But it's fine. I don't regret anything. I didn't plan to have YouTube as my only thing. You know, my friends know me. Some of my peers know me as this, guy who's interested in a lot of things. And I'm that typical Asian kid who has a lot of hobbies. Like, I have to keep myself busy all the time because I get bored easily. Creating these YouTube videos, I was passionate about it because it was my way of expressing my creativity. I wasn't really creative in drawing or, just interested in arts and crafts. But when it comes to digital arts, that's where my interest really peaks. So, I've been living alone. I mean, if you can notice, I live in a studio condo and I have a lot of plans. I upgraded my desk, like obviously. If you're wondering what you should expect for this channel, like what content I'll put out, or tech content will always be there, you know. And actually, this channel mainly, I don't promote it in school, and I don't promote it because I don't find any sense in promoting your channel in school when the scope of those people's interests aren't related to what they actually like. So it would make no sense if you have a lot of these subscribers who aren't actively engaging or watching your videos. But then again, expect tech content videos, more on lifestyle videos, because I really want to share that. When you live alone, you have a lot of stuff to share. But to me back then, I never really was never really afraid of expressing my interests and putting it out online. So, and I think that's a good thing. You're passionate about the things you're talking about. It's just one way of showing how much profound knowledge you have in those interests. Like, when I have a hobby, I don't like it to be surface level knowledge only. I actually put in the time to learn a new skill that would, serve interest for me in like a few months, and then move on to another interest. The word interest is so heavily emphasized in this video. I'm sorry about that, but I can't stress that enough. Look, I didn't make a script for this video. Any of the things that I'm saying right now are purely impromptu. Okay, so if this isn't as structured as the way my old videos were, because back then when I would have these A rolls or like speak in front of the camera, I'd always have a script in front of me. Going back into it, rewatching my old videos, I don't really think that's a good thing because it kind of tends to have your voice sound like a robot, and it's just not as natural as it is right now. So, what else? What else? I'm making sure I'm not gonna leave out anything because I have a lot of things to say. You know, for the past 2 years of retiring from YouTube, wow, retiring gets accumulated, the stories. And has it been the best 2 years of my life? No, but I can say it is by far the most experiences that I've encountered. Always be proud of myself for that, for being a risk taker. I was never afraid of having these experiences. I always craved for experiences because I know that's when you learn. Sorry, that's how you learn. And you learn a lot. So yeah, I don't regret quitting YouTube for a while, but I kind of miss it. So that's why I came back. The workload in my last year as a senior is a lot lighter compared to last year. We'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to actually continue this on. And hold on, let me check my mic. Let me check my mic if it's still on. Okay. So yeah, you learn a lot, and In terms of relationships, I still have the friends I had back then, you know. They will never ever not be part of my life. They're always gonna be there. You know, these friends that I have, I'm really thankful for them. They stuck out and had my back ever since we were in elementary, in primary school, and you know, I'm appreciative of that, and I am sentimental about that. In terms of romantic relationships, you know, as a guy who excels in a lot of different areas, who wins in a lot of different aspects, romantic relationships are an exception, I guess. It's not. I probably have to cut this out of the video. I don't know. If I keep this, then that means I was comfortable enough to keep it. But anyway, the thing that I'm about to say is that basically you just can't win in life like all the time. I'm blessed enough to have this level of intellectual and emotional intelligence that keeps me going, that keeps me winning all these awards, but you just really can't win at everything. And to me, romantic relationships are that specific area that really didn't, you know, work out for me for quite a while. But, you know, it is what it is. People come and go. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah. And yeah, in terms of student leading, I enjoy the work that I do. Like I was actually awake for 48 hours, like straight. I'm not exaggerating that. I was awake for 48 hours because I had to make over 434 certificates for an online campaign that I hosted, and we didn't expect that much students to actually join that campaign. So I was happy about it until I realized I had to make that much certificates. Like I'll probably pull up a video that I recorded. It was a time lapse video, and basically I was pulling an all nighter. I was pulling an all nighter, creating all those certificates at once because I had a deadline set for myself. You know, if I think if you don't set a deadline for yourself, you'll procrastinate and trick yourself into this relaxed mindset, and as a result would eventually just get you into not doing that task. So yeah, I mean, in that video you would see me, you know, just waiting. I even actually had time to do my skincare because I was waiting for those certificates to upload, and it apparently just took a lot of time to upload. I mean, over 400 certificates, it will take a lot of time to upload, but that's the rewarding part of it. Once it's done, you know you were the one who did that, and you know it's just a good feeling, you know, being productive and stuff. So I actually also auditioned for our school's choir, and you know I got in, but I actually had to let it go because you know you in order for you to have good time management, you also need to set your priorities. So up until now, in my second year as a senior, I'm still a student athlete. I'm still a student leader. Actually, now I have three organizations, which is, you know, overwhelming for others, but to me that's rewarding. So, what can you expect for the next videos that I'll be uploading? Well, I'm planning to actually make a desk setup video. I really like my setup right now. What else? Probably a wardrobe tour and sneaker collection tour. I don't know. In terms of tech content, I'll probably still upload, you know, tech content. You know, probably review stuff, some of the stuff that I have here. If I have the time, you know what they say, you know, if he wanted to, he would. So, you know, let's all hope for me to have the time to actually put out all those content. Anyway, so yeah, with all that being said, will I maintain consistency? Sorry again. Will I maintain consistency in this channel? Hopefully. I am hoping for that because I'm really looking forward to doing this again, you know? So, yeah, I am terrible at concluding things. Sorry. I actually don't know what to say anymore. Uh, as 2021 me would say, thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you on the next one.